Hey guys, welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm Monique Bradley. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm really excited about tonight's recipe because it's really fast. So the whole recipe should be done in about 5 minutes. And the best part about this recipe is it doesn't matter what eating plan you're on, or even if you just want something delicious for dinner, this recipe will serve you. So let me give you the lowdown. First of all, this is a gluten-free recipe. It's also low carb and keto for those of you who are interested in following those eating plans. I think technically this is also a paleo dish. It's also gluten-free, and the best part, as I check my chicken here, the best part about this is that every serving is just 152 calories. So even if you decide that you're not going to serve 4 people with tonight's recipe, so maybe you and somebody else at home are going to share it and eat the whole thing together, it only works out at just over 300 calories per serving if you eat twice the amount. So really, what's not to love about tonight's recipe? We're cooking some chicken tonight, and I'm doing a twist on chicken Alfredo. So for those of you, I've already got, I've got 250 grams of diced chicken, which I've already pre-cooked because I thought you guys don't want to watch me just cooking chicken tonight. What is great about this recipe too is I'm actually gonna, with one serving, so this will serve 4, with one serving, you end up with a whopping 18 grams of protein. So for those of you who want to add a little bit of extra protein into your diet, this is a great way to do it. It's really high in fiber and only 2.4 grams of carbohydrates per serving. I mean, really? So good. Okay, so I've put into a container here just around a cup of cream. So this is going to be a really yummy creamy sauce. Now, a traditional Alfredo is made with Parmesan cheese and it's made with cream, and I thought tonight I want to mix it up a bit, so I'm actually making it with cream cheese tonight. Just checking on my chicken, we're looking good there. I'm making it with cream and cream cheese, and this is a recipe that you may have seen if you've watched a number of my live streams. I've used this for chicken breasts, so to bake chicken breasts. This is a teaspoon here of whole grain mustard as well. We're going to add some flavor into there, and we're going to mix this all through to make this really delicious sauce. I love this because it's really fast and easy. I've also cooked it in the microwave as well, so you can cook it in the microwave, and you can also bake it in a casserole dish in the oven. So these 3 ingredients, I'm going to pop that here. Now what I want to do is mix that through, but I don't want it to mix through so much that it turns into butter. We just want it to still be nice and liquidy, but make sure that all of that cream cheese is kind of mixed through there. That's looking pretty good. Excellent, and it's still a liquid, which is what we want. Okay, checking the chicken. Now, before I add that beautiful sauce, I'm going to season my chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's purely because, you know, really good to season everything. Now, at the same stage, for those of you who aren't following a low carb plan, you could even add a cup of peas into the mix. It would be really, really nice. Or you could add a cup of, for those of you who are low carbers like me, you could actually add a cup of finely sliced mushrooms. Really, really good. Oh, there's so many of you guys on the feed tonight. Hi, I didn't see you there. Hi. If you've got any questions, by the way, make sure you message in and say hi. So I'm just going to pour that sauce. Oh yeah. I've got this on a low heat, by the way. I thought I'd actually cook my chicken first because I thought you guys don't need to see me cooking chicken. You guys can do that yourself. I know you're very competent in your own kitchen. So that sauce is just going to cook through, and that's going to be absolutely delicious. So as I mentioned, you can pop some mushrooms in here. It'll make it a really delicious, creamy, thick sauce with a little bit of bite. Now this same sauce you can use on fish. You can use it, even I've known people who have used it with steak. It is a really versatile sauce, and I use the same sauce to make my low-carb cauliflower cheese. Really, really versatile, and you saw how simple that was, just a couple of ingredients. Okay, so we're talking about an Alfredo. Now, I've still got that on a very low heat there because I don't want that to overcook. I just want that sauce to thicken up. I want it to get a little more bubbly, so I'll turn that heat up. So when we're talking about pasta, For most people, eating a lot of gluten isn't great for their tummies. I know I'm one of those people. I actually don't process carbohydrates very well at all. So I end up with a lot of pain and discomfort, a lot of bloating. So one of the options that a lot of people are turning to now are called konjac noodles. And that's what I've got in my bowl here on the front counter. So I'm good to see my chickens boiling away there. So these are konjac noodles. These are kind of weirdly, slightly gelatinous feeling noodles. They're made from konjac flour, distilled water, and a little bit of citric acid just to hold them all together. Really fantastic. Now, the konjac plant is an Asian style plant. Apparently these noodles are really, really popular in Asia. And what is great is you don't need to actually cook them. So I've got some boiling water here, and these just sit in boiling water for about a minute. And that's all you need to do. Probably the same as what you might do, say, with some of the egg noodles. If you don't want to cook them and things like that, you can do the same thing. So I just want to rest them in the boiling water there and just soften them up slightly. So when they arrive in the packet, and by the way, this is the brand I'm using tonight. I got these from Countdown, from the health food section or the organic section in the front part, just near the vegetable section of Countdown. They retail for about, oh gosh, $4.50, I think, for a pack of these noodles. Now there's 400 grams of these noodles in here. 400 grams of the fettuccine style. There's only 10 calories per 100 grams. Yes, that is correct. Whereas 100 grams of normal fettuccine is around 165 calories. So we're really going for a low calorie option here. So my sauce is really starting to thicken up and the smell is absolutely divine. So it's kind of a twist on that idea of an Alfredo, kind of a little bit Monique version. So I'm gonna basically, these are softened up beautifully. Now because these are a really neutral noodle here as well, so they don't really have any flavor at all. They absorb a lot of moisture. So konjac noodles are incredibly high in fiber. So it's really important when you're eating them that you want to drink a lot of water with them as well. So I'm just gonna tip all that water out there because my noodles are ready. The great thing about them is because they do absorb a lot of moisture, they absorb a lot of flavor as well. So being completely neutral, they're really good if you want to make something like a pad thai. Actually, I better give them another shake because I know they hold a lot of water there. They'll work really well for a pad thai. I use them there. You can use them with as a replacement if you're making, say, a spaghetti bolognese. And the good thing is, for those of you who are like me, who have a sensitive tummy, you shouldn't have any discomfort at all. All my noodles going straight in there. And I'm just going to kind of chop through those a little bit with my spatula. And whiz bang boom, we've got this beautiful kind of chickeny Alfredo kind of delicious dish. So serving pasta on a plate with a bit of topping is not the way Italians really love pasta. So I'm kind of going for the style of the traditional Italian style where you mix all your sauce and your meat through there, and you mix everything together with your noodles, and that's the best way to serve it. Now when it comes to actually serving it, I would serve this because your sauce is quite creamy. I'm just going to pop that heat up a little bit more just to really thicken up that sauce. Because your sauce is quite creamy, take it from me, you will want to serve this in a bowl because you've got this delicious yummy sauce, and because these noodles will absolutely absorb all of that flavor, you want to ensure that they get some epic soaking time, so to speak, and really absorb all that flavor. That's looking great. You can serve this also if you want to add some vegetables, which my mum said we should always eat more vegetables. You can do that by, of course, serving this with something neutral. So you can add, as I mentioned, mushrooms in here, or you can add some peas if you're not low carb or keto. Peas would be beautiful with this dish. My recommendation though, if you are low carb or keto, serve this with a side plate of steamed broccoli, seriously good, with a drizzle of olive oil and some salt and pepper, and you, my friends, have got the best dinner you can possibly imagine. Seriously, this is restaurant quality. Okay, so that is looking good, and that is my dinner just about done. Let's take a look at that. That's looking great. smelling like seriously fantastic. So konjac noodles, as I mentioned, really good for your tummy, really low in calories, and you don't feel like you're actually missing pasta. And that's what I really love about it too, is that I can still essentially have my pasta and eat it as well. So there is my delicious dish. I mean, seriously, how long did that take me? Crazy amount of time there. Just to show you guys though, I'm going to serve it on a nice big platter so it looks beautiful. And we want to get a little bit of that sauce, but at the same time it's a little trickier to pull out of the bowl. So I'm going to need perhaps a little bit of help here with some tongs. Looking great. Look at that. I mean, would you guys eat that? Hello there, I can see, hi Vicky, good to see you, long time no see. I can see there's a bunch of you popping in and out on the stream on my page. Really good to see you guys. I mean, look at this. To top it, I would also serve it with maybe a little grating of fresh Parmesan cheese as well. Oh, I mean, look at that. So there's your bed of noodles. So you can see there's quite a lot of noodles, quite a sizable amount there, and I'll just serve some chicken on the top. Look at that. So you can, if you serve this with, oh, that is just decadent and divine. If you serve this up to 4 people, you would want to amp it up with some vegetables. I'll push that there. I better get a serviette from the cupboard because, you know, I've got to wipe it down in case my chef friends are watching. What serviette have I got today? I've got a Mexicali serviette. Thanks to the big shout out to the guys at Mexicali. I love you guys and I love your food. I mean, look at this. How beautiful is that? And how quick and easy was that to serve and prepare? I mean, that is just amazing. So it's a beautiful twist there on chicken Alfredo. So easy to make. Your key ingredients: cream cheese, and mustard. And remember, that same combination, 1 cup of cream, 1 teaspoon of, 1 very generous teaspoon of whole grain mustard, and 1 big tablespoon of cream cheese makes you the best and most versatile sauce that you can make with anything. Serve it up with some beautiful, delicious, low-carb fettuccine, and I'll tell you what, you will be in heaven, my friends. How does it taste? Oh, Vicky Turner. Love what you're doing, looking fabulous. Vicky, you are so kind. I'm just going to try this because, of course, the proof of the pudding, as they say, is in the eating. Excuse me for eating in front of you guys. It's hot, that's good. Oh, stop it. Shut the front door and back up the truck, my friends. That is unbelievably good. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for you to try it. Now, the recipe for this particular sauce is already on my website. So head to my website, moniquebradley.tv. When you go there, you can click on the blog button and it has a link to all of my recipes. So, or you can search in the search engine for chicken, and it will bring up a whole bunch of chicken recipes that I've developed that are all low carb or healthy options for you, and will give you some ideas of what you can cook in the kitchen. So there's my website. Now make sure while you're on my website, please, please, please sign up to my mailing list, because I have got so much cool stuff to share with you over the next few months. New recipes coming your way, some special offers from some of my very special partners in business, and so much good stuff. A message from Pete Ward. Oh, Cabell Dev and Raja. Oh, Cabell Dev, I didn't see your comment there. Hi, Raja. Also, I hope you're having a good holiday. Cabell Dev, hello there. Nice dish. By the way, your permanent viewer, my son, Raja. He might not be watching. Oh, okay. He's in Phuket. I know, right? Fantastic. I know Raja goes back and watches all of my shows anyway. So shout out to you, Raja, if you're watching this on demand. Oh, he's online right now. Oh, that's so sweet. So there you go, guys. Make sure you go to my website, moniquebradley.tv. And if you like this recipe too, please, or you like my videos or anything that I do, please like and share, because I really want to help people embrace their health, take on their health goals by learning how to cook in the same way that I've had to learn to cook over the last year, transform my health. I've lost over 40 kilos in weight over the last few years. and I've got the best health of my life, and that's really what I want to share with you guys. So thank you so much for watching a fast and furious live tonight. I hope you enjoy the recipe. Website moniquebradley.tv, sign up to my mailing list, cool stuff coming your way, and a big thank you to Lord Peter Ward, who is my producer and director behind the scenes tonight, doing all the cool camera stuff. All right, see you guys, have a fantastic evening. I'll see you again soon. Bye.